Hi, this is Charles Haley, five-time Super Bowl champ.
And my name is Lori Lynch, Senior Vice President, Customer Success for Istation. And we want to welcome you to our reading series called Istation Reads, in partnership with Tackle Tomorrow. Charles and I are excited to introduce this amazing reading series where you're going to hear from a lot of personalities reading Istation books. We'll ask you some questions at the beginning of each story, and by the end, we'll follow up to see if you got the right answers. So join us for each episode. You'll see us on Istation's YouTube channel. If you love it, share us on social media. We look forward to working with you, and as Charles always says,
It doesn't matter where you start, it's where you finish.
you're so right, Charles. Okay, everybody, let's get started. Hey, everybody. Lori at Istation here. Today, we are going to hear a really cute little story called My Dog Has Fleas. And I want to introduce you to someone that's pretty legendary in the football world, Coach Barry Switzer. So if you don't know who Coach Barry Switzer is, let's learn a little bit about him. He's a championship NCAA football coach. Predominantly the University of Oklahoma is where most people know him from. He's also a Super Bowl winning coach in the NFL with the Dallas Cowboys. He's been a sports announcer on Fox and a color contributor. He's also won the Jim Thorpe Lifetime Achievement Award. Currently, he's the founder of Ground Zero Emergency Canine Training in Oklahoma, and he and his wife train dogs as first responders and for disaster recovery, which is a very important job and very important work that Coach Switzer and his wife are doing. Something that he shared with us today as he was reading, Barry shared with us some very sage advice as he wrapped up telling the story. He said, "We identify ourselves by how we are in the presence of others and how we behave in the presence of others. Do the right thing. It doesn't cost you anything. Be nice." So pretty cool advice from Coach Switzer. He's going to take us into this very short but cute story called My Dog Has Fleas, which I thought was appropriate since he's a big dog lover. So let's think about those questions. So while he's reading My Dog Has Fleas, let's think. Number one, what musical item did the dog's owner carry with him? And you'll hear Coach Switzer mention it several times. So go ahead and listen up for that one. Number two, was the dog happy to have fleas on his body? I think we might already know the answer to that one, but let's listen to the story. Number three, how did the dog's owner help get the fleas off the dog? Think about those. We'll see at the end of the story. So listen closely and we'll check for understanding when we get there. See you there.
Hi, this is Coach Barry Switzer. I live in Norman, Oklahoma. Everybody calls me Coach here in Oklahoma. I've been here for 53 years. I came here in 1963 from the University of Arkansas. I was an assistant coach there. Been here ever since, except for 4 years with the Dallas Cowboys. That's where I met Mr. Charles Haley, one of the great Dallas Cowboy players and one of the great pro players. Charles is a unique guy. I really enjoyed my time and experience with him, as I did many of the Dallas Cowboys, but Charles especially. He was a unique individual and still is, and I consider him one of the great players that played the game and is a good friend. I'm reading this book today called My Dog Has Fleas, and I hope my dogs don't have fleas because I got 5 of them lying around on the floor in my house right now. And they're trying to go to sleep. I'll show you a couple of them right now. I turn it around. You might see those right over there. 2 big German Shepherds. They're both over 100 pounds, and I got a lab lying in front of my desk here. And they'll listen to me talk about fleas. But you know what? They don't have fleas because they live in the house, and my backyard, the yard they stay in, is artificial turf. So I'm fortunate I don't have to deal with fleas like a lot of dogs do. But they are well fed and well taken care of, and dogs have always been a part of my life since I was a little kid growing up in South Arkansas. I was raised in the country, and I went to the University of Arkansas, played football there, graduated, and was going to go to law school. But my coach, after I served in the United States Army, I came back to school, intended to go to law school, and my coach then, Frank Broyles, said, "Why don't you try coaching?" I'd been the captain of his team the year before when we won the Southwest Conference Championship, and he said, I'd like for you to join my staff. And if you don't like it, you can go to law school next year. So I thought that's pretty good advice. I can go to law school next year if I didn't like coaching. But obviously, I didn't go to law school next year. I got into coaching, and we had great teams at Arkansas at that time. We won 22 in a row. We actually won a national championship at Arkansas in 1964. And the book is written, My Dog Has Fleas, is written by Jeffrey Scott and is illustrated by Dan Kingster, I guess. But he has written this book, My Dog Has Fleas. And you'll get to see the pictures of it here as we go to page 1 of the book. And I've turned it to page 1, and here is my dog. Holy cow, that's not my dog because my dog doesn't have fleas. But this dog right here has fleas, and it's you can see scratching. It's a nuisance for dogs to have fleas, and I've known dogs that have fleas. I've known them that had mange. I've seen dogs in every kind of shape. But my dogs are so spoiled and so fortunate and fed so well and walked and conditioned. They don't know what life other than what they've got is about. They don't know how tough a lot of dogs have got it out there. But this dog in my book here, Jeffrey Scott wrote, this guy's got a ukulele playing it all the time through here. I don't know why he's got it, but he's got them sunglasses on. He's got the ukulele, and he has Dog Has Fleas. And then let's turn the page and go to page 3. And he says, the fleas are a pest. This you can see. I know they are a pest. I know a lot of people do have dogs that have fleas, and you can't see fleas. You need a spyglass to look at and see fleas. But the dog has fleas, and he can't stop. He can't see them. He scratches all the time, and his coat's full of fleas. And the guy, you can see, has a spyglass, and that's about the only way you can see a flea. They're so tiny, and they multiply so quickly, and you can actually have hundreds to thousands of them, and you have to be treated because it is a nuisance and a pest for dogs to have fleas. So, all right, let's go to page 5. Page 5, the dog flips and flops to stop the fleas, and I can see him. I see dogs do this all the time. Actually, my dogs like to do this on the AstroTurf outside my backyard. And this boy with the ukulele screams at and sunglasses on, and the dog is howling on page 6. He's just howling away, and he's, stop, fleas, stop. They did not stop. And the poor dog has got fleas, and you can see him jumping up all over his coat. But the dog on page 7 says, let my dogs rest. He's begging now. But you notice he's still got the spyglass, and he doesn't have his ukulele right now. He's got the spyglass on him, and he still sees the fleas there, begging the fleas to let my dog rest. But obviously, they're not going to do that. They're not going to listen to him. And so what's going to happen is we're going to have to find some way to stop it. So here's what they do. He's going to yell at him when I turn the page here, that he's going to be able to say, the fleas are hopping and hopping, hipping and hopping all over it. And my dog has fleas. See the fleas. You see, all right, the fleas are a pest. Let's get a pail, he says. He's got his ukulele back. When he doesn't have a spyglass in his hand, he's got the ukulele with sunglasses on. But the dog is scratching on the ground and rolling around. He can't handle them all. His back legs are trying to stretch his rump there. But you can see the fleas flopping up in the air, but they land back on him. But he asked to get a pail. Let's get a pail. What he wants a pail for, obviously, is he wants to fill it full of water and to wash his dog. Where is the pail? The dog sees the pail. He says, go get it fast. So fleas are a nuisance. You got to stop it, get rid of them, but get rid of them out of your yard too if you can by disinfecting your yard. And there are ways to do that. But I hope you learned something from reading this book and learn to take care of your dog and make sure and check all the time to see if he does have fleas. And if he does, get rid of them as soon as you can, because obviously they are a nuisance. You don't want them to get in your house, and you want your dog, if you love him like I do my dogs, you want them to be at peace and be as comfortable as you can. So that's Coach Switzer here with My Dog Has Fleas, and enjoyed doing this for the kids. That hope that we're all sequestered away, hunkered down in our homes and with our families and all. And I hope this gives you a learning experience, and you might have picked up something from me. I just want to leave this with you, a little advice to you. People ask me to tell them something that will maybe make a difference in their life that can carry on with them. And I've always said to people, and I really believe it, is that regardless of who you are, what profession you're in, or how old you are, you really need to do this and understand this, that how you treat others and behave in the presence of others is how you will be identified. We all identify ourselves by that. We identify ourselves by how we treat others and behave in the presence of others. And others will be watching this. And what will happen is this. It is only a matter of seconds or maybe a minute. You have the opportunity to meet people, and you have a decision to make. You can be rude, you can be crude, you can be obstinate, you can be not a very good person, or you can do the right thing, and the easiest thing, and it doesn't cost you anything, is be nice. If you're nice to people, they will have a different impression than all the other things that you could be. But being nice is the right thing to do, and the rewards of it will be unimaginable for you. It might not happen that day, it might not happen that week, but sometime in the future, because of how you treated others and behave in the presence of others, you'll be rewarded by it, because they won't forget those that are watching, and it's the right thing to do. So always remember that. It's very, very important. That will help you in life. Coach Switzer signing off here. Take care. Have a good day.
Welcome back. Let's review. So while Barry was reading My Dog Has Fleas, what'd you think of the questions? Here we go. Number 1, what musical item did the dog's owner carry with him? Number 2, was the dog happy to have fleas on his body? Again, I think we all know the answer to that one, but did you get it right? We'll see in a moment. And number 3, how did the dog's owner help get the fleas off the dog? If you need some more time to think about it, go ahead and press the pause key. Think about it. When you're ready to resume, press the pause key again, and we'll see in the next section where we'll reveal the answers. I'll see you there. So, what'd you think? Let's see if we got all the right answers. Number 1, what musical item did the dog's owner carry with him? The dog's owner carried a ukulele with him during the story. So if you said ukulele, you are right. Number 2, was the dog happy to have fleas on his body? I think we know the answer to that one. No, the dog did not like the fleas, and he scratched a lot. Number 3, how did the dog's owner help get the fleas off the dog? Well, he got a big pail and he washed the dog to get the fleas off of him. But you'll also hear Coach Switzer give you some more advice at the end of the story about better ways to go ahead and get rid of those fleas. I hope you enjoyed our time together today. We really enjoy having you here. Thanks for joining us on Istation Reads. We hope to see you on an upcoming episode. Take care. Lori here again. Thanks again for joining us. We hope you enjoyed the story. Remember, tune into our Istation YouTube channel to check out Istation Reads. If you love us, share us on social media. Hope to see you again real soon.